All right. This one is not a double displacement reaction. What type of reaction is this? Single. I know because I have a single element. That's how you identify it. That single is trying to take the place of a metal. So metals try to replace metals, or single nonmetals try to replace single nonmetals. It's only ever halogens: fluorine, chlorine, bromine, and iodine. Okay, so that's all that works there. If aluminum is going to take the place of silver, it has to be more attractive to nitrate. Nitrate's not going to replace it if it's not more attractive. It's going to be like, why would I go with you when I could be with silver? Now for us, we like silver. We would rather have silver than aluminum. If your boyfriend gave you an aluminum bracelet or something, you're probably not that excited. Ooh, look at the tinfoil. Okay? But that's not the way that it is in chemistry. In chemistry, we have to look something up. So once I've identified, hey, this is a single displacement, aluminum's trying to take the place of silver, we have to look up our what's called activity series. For you, it's on your sheet of paper. I think it's in the middle of your folded over. On the left-hand side, there's a big bar, and it shows you all the elements. It'll basically look like this. Anything that is higher replaces anything that is lower. So you find aluminum and you find silver and you compare where they are. So I'm going to find silver's way down here. And aluminum is higher, which means aluminum is going to replace silver. What happens if it was the other way? What if silver was trying to replace aluminum in aluminum nitrate? So we go, silver's down here, it's trying to replace aluminum. Would it work? No, and you would just tell me no reaction. So that's the other type of thing that can be no reaction. Single displacement, if lower's trying to replace higher, no reaction happens. Nothing. If a double displacement doesn't have a solid produced or a gas that comes off, if it's all aqueous, no reaction. Those are the two times when we get no reaction. So in this case, aluminum is higher than silver. It will work, so we can continue. It's always fun when we get the ones that don't. We don't have to do any more work. We're all done. No reaction. No more. This one we have to do more work. So aluminum, solid, reacts with silver, nitrate, aqueous. To produce, well, I guess aluminum does replace it. Al is what charge? What charge goes on Al? Gotta look that up. Yep, that's right. 3 plus. Nitrate we've looked up is 1 minus. Yeah, I need 3 NO3s. Remember the brackets here. Don't need brackets if it's only 1. But NO3 bracket 3 is a lot different than NO33. NO33 is N with 33 O's. That's a lot different than 3 NO3 groups, right? So we need brackets there. I'm going to get rid of my charges because now that I've got them balanced, they don't exist there anymore. Well, they do, but not in our formula. Okay. And what's left over? Yeah, silver. Not balanced and no states. States up here because they were given. Silver, I know the state. What is silver at room temperature? It's solid. If you don't know that because you have never seen silver in your life, which most of us probably have, you just look at your periodic table. And on your periodic table, the colored one, it'll show you based on color what it is at room temperature. So you look at your key on it. I think it's probably carbon or oxygen is usually what they use. I think red is gas, black is solid, and blue is liquid. Well, if you look up silver, silver is in black, so it's a solid at room temperature. That's how I find out the state of any element. I just look at the periodic table that tells me. We always consider room temperature because we're doing labs at room temperature. If this was at 10,000 degrees, we'd have to tell you it's at 10,000 degrees. But they're not. They're at room temperature. Nitrate is soluble, but what about with aluminum? Is it always soluble with aluminum? I don't know. I'd have to check. And we check, and it is. So it is soluble. So this is aqueous in solution. Well, if it reacts, I got to balance it. Aluminum, silver, nitrate. I have 1, 1, and 1. I have 1, 1, and 3. I need 3 of those, which makes 3 nitrates, but it also makes 3 silvers, which is easy to fix with a 3. And we're balanced. This was a single displacement.